Right, I'm going to be doing a review on quite a few speakers, 15 to be exact. Now, I've got these speakers because when I use my tablet at work, when I'm watching TV or films and stuff, or listen to music, YouTube, the sound on the tablet isn't very loud, and if I've got the door open I can't hear what's on the tablet because of the noise. So I've been trying out all these speakers to see what they're like. You've got the likes of Bose, V10, Sony, Music Angel, Ultimate Ears, Jist, Intempo, Kit Sound, JBL, another Sony, Philips, Anker, another JBL, Jam, and another Sony, because I do like Sony actually. But what I'm going to be doing is kind of like side by side music, telling you a bit about the speakers. I know they've probably been reviewed hundreds of times, but never this many at one time. Okay, first off the bat is the Sony SRS XB01. Now this has got 3 watts of power, it weighs in 157 grams. Battery life, I got 4 hours constant use on 90 to 100% volume. When I didn't have it on max volume, I had connected up to my tablet, watching TV, watching films and series on Netflix and stuff like that. I did get just over 8 hours with it. Now this has got USB charging port, you've got auxiliary in, it is IPX5 water resistant, in other words splash proof. You can't submerge it in water because it'll just die. You have got your play and pause, your on and off, hold it down for it to Bluetooth part. You've got your volume up, your volume down. You can answer your calls off your phone with it. If you tap it twice, you can go to the next track. Tap it 3 times, you can go back a track. This cost $24.99. The sound quality on it is fairly okay. It is quite bassy for a little speaker. Next up is the JBL Click 2. Now this was very easy to connect. You've got your Bluetooth button there, you've got your power button, you've got your volume up, your volume down, and you've got your answer your calls. Now this has got 3 watts of power, just like the Sony. It is rated IPX7 waterproof, so you can submerge it in water, but I wouldn't leave it in water for too long. You can power 2 of these up with your lead, and the battery life on this is pretty decent. It is 730 milliamp battery, it weighs in 189 grams. Now this did last me 4 hours on, I couldn't put on maximum volume because the sound got distorted at maximum volume. Now I had this probably on about 80% and it lasted me 4 hours. 50 to 60% it will last around about 8 to 9 hours. Now with JBL I thought this would have been crystal clear sound, but unfortunately it wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. This did cost $29.99. It is a a good start out speaker. Got your little carabiner clip. You're going to hook it to your bag or whatever. But like I say, sound quality was quite disappointing, to be honest. I thought it would have been better than this. This is the InTempo Power and Play. It's the EE1145. Now this has got two speakers, both are 3 watts, but it does sound less than 3 watts. It weighs in at 277 grams. It's got USB charging port, but it's not a conventional micro USB charging port, it's the old style. It's got auxiliary in, you've got a USB slot, and you've got a micro SD slot. You've also got your power, hold it down for connecting to Bluetooth. You've got your volumes up and down. You've also got next track, back track, if you're playing MP3s on it, which it actually can do. Now, the sound quality on this, it does lack a lot of bass, and unfortunately for the size of the speaker and that, the sound is pretty dull. But I did only pay $12.99 for it off eBay. I wouldn't go out my way for this speaker, to be honest. When you hear the sound quality, hopefully it'll come through on the GoPro, so you can hear it, you know, see what it's actually like. But I was pretty disappointed with this speaker, to be honest. This is the Philips BT25G. Now, this is a small compact speaker. It weighs in at 91 grams. You do have your on and off switch. Click it once so you can connect via auxiliary. Click it again for Bluetooth. To power Bluetooth, hold down the button, and that'll cause this to flash constantly. Now, this does feel cheap. Plasticky, it doesn't feel good. Really, that should be coated with rubber, kind of like the Sonys and a few of the other speakers I've got. You know, it is micro USB charging. I got 3 hours of playback on this at 75% volume. I couldn't put it on maximum volume. Simple fact being, it just distorts. It's very, very tinny sounding. There's not much bass at all in this speaker. But what do you expect for $12.99? This is the BTIN Cuba. It weighs in 142 grams. It's got 5 watts of power. You can actually use it as hands-free for your phone. You've got an 800 milliamp battery in this. I got a full day's worth of use out of this, which I was very surprised at. It is water resistant. It is rated IPX7, so you can submerge it in water, as you can see on the box. I wouldn't leave it in too long though. It feels really good. You've got like a rubber coating on it, and you know, for a little speaker it feels quite good. You've got a little strap here so you can tie it to, you know, your bag or your belt or whatever you need to. You've got your on and off, your play pause, volume up, down, volume up. Hold it down to par with, you know, your phone or your tablet, you know, so you can connect via Bluetooth. It has got, if I can open this up, it is quite tight. Does not want to come out. Here we go. You've got your USB charging port, and also you've got your auxiliary in, so you can connect it straight to your phone or to your tablet. I say that is quite secure. That I don't think any water's gonna get into there. Now, sound quality. I was actually very surprised at this. Sound quality is pretty damn good actually. When I'm watching films and TV and that, I connect it up and it is very clear. You can hear all the voices. You know, music wise, it's great for the music. It's got enough bass in it to make a difference. It is, you know, a cheap speaker, but this speaker is actually better than a lot of the more expensive speakers I've got. Now this I do use at work quite a lot. It's not my main speaker, but I do take this in as my backup speaker. Price on this, believe it or not, I only paid £8 on a market store. Now for £8, to me it was an absolute bargain. This is the Jam Hang Up. Now this has got 3 watts of power. I got 6 hours of playtime out of it, and that was throughout the day. You know, volume up, volume down, stopping and starting. It's water resistant and dust resistant. It can be submerged in water. You've got your power, your up and down. Hold it down for connecting to Bluetooth. It has got your USB lead here, so you can charge it up. But to be honest, this is more of a pain in the backside. As you can see, it's already coming out, and it always comes out. You've got your micro USB for charging. You've got your auxiliary, so you can connect up to your phone or your tablet, so you can connect direct. Now this thing, as you can see, it's already coming out, and that's not going to stay in, so that's a bit of a pain in the backside. Now you have got this on the back. You peel that off. I've not peeled it off because I don't want to be peeling off. that will stick to a lot of surfaces. That, you know, as long as they're flat, it will stick to it. You know, put it on an angle, what have you. But it's a nice compact design. It's easy to use, but the problem is the sound quality is terrible. It is very dull sound. It's a flat, dull sound to it. You know, it was $14.99, so that's understandable in the price. It's probably like a start-off speaker for somebody who hasn't got very much money, but it's a start-off speaker. That's not for me.
Life is still alive, knowledge around you, project, hair case, derivative of all that I like you. I can always hear you, trying to get me searching backwards, negative, does anyone know you?
This is the Sony SRS XB21. Now this has got 10 watts of power. It is quite weighty. It weighs in at 248 grams. It's IPX5 water resistant, not waterproof. So you can get it wet. It's basically splash proof. This you can power straight with your phone, your Sony phone. You've got your power on, hold it down for your Bluetooth connection, your volume up, your volume down, add another one of these speakers to it so you can play in stereo, and you've got your play in your pause. Now it says up to 16 hours battery life. I can get a full day's sound out of it, no problem. Talking like 9 hours, playing films, watching YouTube, playing music through it, and I get 9 hours out of it, no problem whatsoever. And that's on high volume. It's got really good bass to it. It fills the room with sound. Sound quality is really good. Design's good. I like the feel of this. It's got a nice rubber texture. It's a pity this metal grate hasn't got like a type of cover on it, so it doesn't get scratched or damaged. But other than that, it feels really good. Price on this was $39.99. All in all, worth the money. Okay, this is the Music Angel. Now it's got dual 8-watt speakers. It's got an 1800 milliamp battery in it. So this will last you round about 12 hours. Constant playing. I got through the day with this, no problem. I did only have it on about 60% volume because it is very loud. You've got your modes on this. You've got your play, pause, your volume down, volume up, go back a track, forward a track. You've got audio in, so you can connect up to your tablet or your phone directly. You got your micro USB charging port, your micro SD slot, so you've got a load of music, MP3s, just pop it in there, and your on and off. Now this was quite easy for me to connect up to both my tablet and
Bluetooth is powered on. Waiting for device connecting. Bluetooth paired. Bluetooth paired.
and my phone. There's only one little downfall with this speaker. You can play it at maximum volume. It doesn't get distorted like a lot of other speakers do. The only downfall with this is it's not water resistant in any shape or form, or dust resistant, so that is the only downfall for this. Price on this was a bargain. I only paid $12.99 off eBay. Now for something of this quality, that is a really, really good price. That's the Music Angel.
Need you more every day. Keep a foot on the brake in case I lose all control. Yeah, so baby, don't lose control. I'm focused on you, baby. Lately you've been in my aim. I've been reaching out for you, still that's so far away. Looking through the smoke in the mirror. Crazy how I see you so clear. Crazy how I see you so clear. And how you make me smile. And how you make me smile. Oh yeah.
This is the JBL Boom. It's got two 3-watt speakers. It's got a 1200 milliamp battery in it. It says around 20 hours playback. I got around about 9 hours, and that was through my day watching the films, watching TV and stuff. Not on full volume either. It charges through, as I call it, the old style USB port. You've also got auxiliary in, so you can connect straight to your phone or your tablet via cable. You're on and off, and it's also got a mic because you can actually use this as a hands-free device. Now it weighs in at 250 grams, which is pretty reasonable for this size speaker. You've got your play and pause, your volume up, your volume down. You've also got, if you press once, it goes forward a track, press once on there, it goes back a track. Now, sound quality on this isn't brilliant. I do find it quite dull. When you compare it to other similar price speakers, you will notice the difference on this. It's not waterproof in any way, it's not dustproof in any way. It's just basically a standalone speaker. This is what I was actually surprised at. This is your little token, which fits in a little slot there to keep it propped up. Now this is a surprise. So you've got a phone battery. It's not a built-in battery, which was a bit of a shock, to be honest. And then that slots in there just so you can prop it up. So that is the JBL Boom. This is the KSR Boom Bar Plus. Now, it has dual speakers, but I don't know what wattage they are. It doesn't actually state what wattage they are, but what it does state is it's 85 decibels at its max. Now this weighs in at 261 grams, comes with a nice little carry bag, so you don't get dust or sand or anything in it if you're taking it to the beach or whatever. Not very advisable. It has got hands-free, so you can connect straight up to your phone. Got your little mic socket there. You've also got your audio in, your micro USB for charging. One thing with this, which you've probably noticed, you've got your power button here. Probably needs charging. There we go. So that's so it connects to your Bluetooth. But if you've probably noticed, no volume up and down. It has got a nice sound quality to it. Sound is clear, it's got enough bass to keep a lot of people happy, but the sound does get a little distorted at full volume. Now this has actually got, same as the Jist Boom, a phone battery. Now I'm surprised again with this having a phone battery. It is only an 1120 milliamp battery, but it does say it lasts up to 20 hours. Actually says on the box, but I got around 10 hours before it basically died on me. Now the price on this is the same as the Jist Boom at $29.99, but to be honest, this is a little bit better speaker than the Jist Boom. This is the Bose Soundlink Micro. I'm not quite sure what the wattage is on this. It weighs in at 289 grams. You can connect it straight to your phone, so you can take phone calls, use it as a hands-free device. It's got a nice rubber coating to it. It is kind of drop proof. I wouldn't like to drop it from any certain height. It is IPX7 waterproof, so you can actually submerge it in water. I wouldn't leave it in too long though. You know, for the price of the speaker, I wouldn't want it getting damaged. You have actually got your volume buttons, plus and minus. You got your Bluetooth connect, your power.
Battery 80%. Connected to HUAWEI MediaPad T5 and Lenovo TIB10.
As you can see, it's actually connected to two devices. You have got your battery indicator on the top here, tells you how much battery's life. You got your Bluetooth, you've got micro USB charging port. Got a nice little strap which actually comes off. You can connect it to like your bag or rucksack, your bike, you know, whichever you want. Clips on. Now the sound quality on this, it doesn't surprise me. It is very good sound quality. It doesn't get distorted at high volume. The battery life says 6 hours, but while I was at work it lasted me 9 hours, but that's with stopping, starting, turning the volume up, turning the volume down. You can actually connect two of these together, so you can pair them both together, so you got another one here so you can have stereo sound on it. Now this was the most expensive speaker I've got in the range. This was £99.99. But when you hear the sound quality out of this, you can understand why Bose are as expensive as they are.
I'm not like you. Life is steady, knowledge around you, project, head case, derivative, all like you. I can always hear you, trying to get me searching backwards, negative, does anyone know you?
This is the Sony SRS XB21. Now, I don't know what the wattage is on this, but all I can say is it's very loud. Now, the battery life on this says up to 12 hours. I got around about 10 hours watching films, playing music on my tablet, you know, stopping, starting. So 10 hours is pretty decent. But really, for the size of the speaker, I thought this would have been around about 20-hour speaker, but unfortunately not. Right, you can actually connect up to 100 of these together. Why do you want to connect 100 of these together? I do not know, but you can do it in, you know, stereo. Connect two of them together, so you've got stereo speakers. It is also a hands-free device for your phone, so you can turns on. If you hold it down, that's for your Bluetooth, so it will connect via Bluetooth. You've got your volume up, your volume down, your play and pause, so you can skip through your tracks and stuff, pause your tracks, play your track. You've got your powering device, so you can connect straight to your Sony phone without any messing about trying to connect via Bluetooth. On the rear, you've got your micro USB slot, so you can charge up. Then you've got your audio in, so you can connect up another device, or straight to your phone, or straight to your tablet. You can also turn off the lights on this. I'm not going to go into too much detail with it. All I need to know is how long that it's going to last me. It connects up via Bluetooth, sound quality, and to be honest, that's all I really need out of a device. This also is IPX7 water resistant, dust resistant, so you can actually get it wet. I wouldn't chuck it into water, into a swimming pool or anything like that, but as I say, take it down the beach and you'll be fine with it. Right, sound quality. Now sound quality on this is really nice. It's nice, it's clear, there's loads of bass. This will fill a big room. There's no distortion on this at maximum volume. It's still nice, crisp and clear, no matter what you throw at it. Now weight on this is 536 grams. Now that is pretty heavy for a Bluetooth speaker, but like I say, it is a really good sound quality speaker, and the price on this was $89.99. It's quite expensive, but to be honest, it is worth the money. Okay, this is the JBL Go 2. It's got a single 3.1 watt speaker. It says up to 5 hours of playtime on it. Now, I've actually got around 9 hours out of this. Not on maximum volume or anything like that. I was actually watching films, watching TV programs and playing music on it through my tablet and that. So to me, this, you know, did last longer than stated. You can connect it to your phone and use it as a hands-free device. You've got your power, you've got your Bluetooth connect, minus volume, plus volume, play and pause. Now, you've also got a micro USB charging port for it. You've also got an audio port for it, so you can connect straight up to your phone or your tablet. Now, the sound quality on this, compared to the other JBL I've got, the Click 2, this is far superior. Now, I watch a lot of films and I watch a lot of TV and, you know, series and stuff off Netflix and that. I watch like stuff off YouTube, listen to music and that. And the sound quality on this is absolutely fantastic. I have no complaints about the sound quality on this whatsoever. It's not over bassy. Everything is crystal clear. When you hear the people speaking, you know, when you're watching the programs, you hear them speaking, you can actually hear what they're saying. It's not like anything distorted. You know, you can put this on maximum volume. It doesn't go, you know, off the rails or anything. So this is the actual one I take to work with me and use it every single day. This is one of my favourite speakers that I've got. It's nice, it's small, it's compact. It weighs in at 188 grams and it was only $29.99. This is a well worth buy for anyone who just wants a nice little speaker to take to work with them, chuck it in the bag, listen to music while they're at school or whatever. You know, very, very good speaker. This is the Ultimate Ears Wonderboom. Now it's got two 8.5 watt speakers for 360 degree sound. It's got up to 10 hours playback, but I actually got more than 10 hours playback through it. I didn't have it on full volume though. I only had it on about 50 to 65% most of the time. It has got a decent sized battery in it. I'm not quite sure what size battery in it, but forget what 11 hours as I got, I think it's going to have quite a big battery. You can actually connect two of these speakers up together, so you can have stereo sound out of it. It is IPX7 water resistant, so you can basically put it under a tap, let the water drip off it. I wouldn't suggest throwing it in a swimming pool or anything like that. It is dust resistant as well, and it's also drop proof from 1.5 meters. So say you have it in your backpack, or it's on like a table or something like that, and it accidentally gets knocked on the floor, it's just going to bounce. So that is one good point with this. Right, it's made from rubber and this very tough texture. You know, it's material, but it's very tough fabric. That you have got your power on. When you hold down in the center, that connects the Bluetooth. You got your plus and your minus for your volume. Basically, you're on and off. Now to charge, you've got a micro USB charging port, but that's it. You've got no audio in or anything like that, but to be honest, you don't really need audio in with this. Like I say, sound quality on this is absolutely fantastic. Even at full volume, it doesn't get distorted. It's got a really good bass to it. Clarity on the voices is clear. You know, I watch films most of the time. I also watch like TV series, Game of Thrones, Lucifer and stuff like that. And with this, you actually get to hear background noises what you don't hear with, say, probably 95% of the other speakers. There's probably only like the Sony XB21 and the Bose, which you do hear like the background noises from, you know, the films and stuff, you know, like people walking, talking in the background and stuff like that. Now, for something at this price, $59.99, so call it £60, that's a very good speaker for that price. It is quite weighty. It weighs in at 435 grams though, but it's well worth the money. Very good. Okay, this is the last one in the review. This is the Anker Soundcore. It's got 6 watts of power. It weighs in at 371 grams. It does state up to 24 hours of playback time. I got just over 16 hours of playback. That was watching films, TV, on Netflix and YouTube and stuff. So 16 hours playback for me is very reasonable. You know, it charges via USB. You've got your audio in, you've got your microphone, and you've got a little tiny LED light to tell you that it's actually charging. When you turn it on, little blue light comes on to tell you that it's turned on. You've got, I don't know if you can see on here, your Bluetooth button, your volume button up, your play pause, your volume button down, and also your power button. Now you can actually receive calls, you know, connected up, so you can use it as a hands-free device, but you have to be very close to that speaker so people on the other end can actually hear you. The sound quality on this is very nice. It's got really good bass on it. It's great for watching films, TV programs, listening to music. The price on this was $32.99, and for $32.99 I think it's a really good speaker. It's well worth the investment. You'll hear the sound quality in a bit, because I'm going to play back-to-back sound on all of them, so you can actually hear what they all sound like. Because it's a waste of time doing a review if you can't hear what it sounds like. I know I'm recording it on the GoPro Hero 7, so hopefully it will pick up, you know, some type of sound through it. Okay, that last little clip was from my Huawei T5 tablet, and as you can tell by the sound quality on it, them speakers aren't the best of things, and this is one of the reasons why I wanted a Bluetooth speaker. Now, I was only going to do about 5 speakers, but I thought, what the hell, I may as well get a few more, and then I thought, why not get a few more? And I ended up with the 15 speakers. Now, I got them because I wanted good sound quality. Some have good sound quality, some have got terrible sound quality, and I thought I may as well do a review on them so people know what they're like, whether to buy them or not. You know, I know it's all personal choice, personal preference, size of the speaker, you know, what you're going to use it for. But I use my speakers at work, you know, for watching films on Netflix and TV programs, and, you know, watching YouTube, listening to music. So the price range from these is £8 all the way up to £100 bar a penny. Now, my favourite out of the lot of them is obviously going to be the Ultimate Ears Wonderboom. the sound quality out of that, I know you probably can't hear it on the GoPro Hero 7 as good as in person, but it is an absolutely fantastic speaker. It's got 360-degree sound on it. It's ideal for somebody who's got limited space and can't basically get a hi-fi or something in the room or whatever. You know, you've got a bed sit or something like that. It is loud, so if you've got like a party of people, they will be able to hear it. It's a really good speaker for the price. You know, it was only £60 bar a penny, and for that it's one fantastic speaker. Now, second place for me out of all these lot is, believe it or not, the JBL Go 2. It's my everyday speaker. I love this little speaker. It's not huge, you know, fits in the palm of your hand, no problem, fits in your bag. I use it for when I'm at work. I just pop it behind my tablet while I'm watching films. It's an ideal little speaker. Sound quality out of it's great. Better than the Click 2. You know, and it was only paid £30 for it, which is, you know, pretty decent price. And then third place is the Bose Soundlink Micro. I know it's the most expensive speaker, but you get what you pay for. Sound quality out of that is really good. It's a nice size speaker. Battery life on it's really good. And it'd be ideal for anybody who has that little bit more money to spend. But overall, Ultimate Ears, that's my #1 winner. I've got to do a little mention for the VTN Cuba. It was £8, and for £8, value for money on that is absolutely fantastic. It's got really good sound quality out of it for the price, and it's well worth getting it just for, you know, just for using every day. You know, if you've got kids and you don't want to be overspending, or you're going on holiday or something like that, it's ideal for taking on holiday with you. It's only a cheap speaker. If you lose it, what the heck, it's only £8. So there's my little review on the speakers. Hope you liked it. Hope the sound quality comes out okay on the GoPro Hero 7. I have got a few mountain bike videos up, so you can actually see what the Hero 7's like.